shortly after my 50th birthday, I'd worked as a registered nurse, essentially in the community for my whole career. I felt like I just couldn't do another day at the hospital. I literally gave 2 weeks notice. I actually texted my husband, who was at my son's house, and said I had resigned. And of course he was like, what happened? And I was like, nothing happened. I've just decided I'm coming home. So I feel like at that point I didn't realize I was burnt out, but I think the idea of like being exhausted and burnt out was really impacting me personally. And so I decided that I was going to learn about how to heal myself, I guess. That would be the best way to explain it. And so I delved into like nervous system support. I became certified in like EFT, which is emotional freedom technique. I learned heart math, which is like the heart-body connection. And all of those things help. The best way I can describe it is like when you're a nurse, or when I was a nurse, it felt like I had my gas pedal to the floor like all the time. When I was at home, when I was at work, I couldn't sleep, you know, because your body's in this state of like freeze, right? Like the fight or flight stage. And so I learned how to kind of go into the rest and restore. And so when that happened, when we were talking about building the spa, I was like, this would be the most amazing thing for 99% of humans in Haliburton, in the world, to be honest. And so that was part of my goal of opening Willowtree Organics, was to have a space where women and men could come to, I guess, essentially tap the brakes of their body, like learn to go into the rest and repair, even if it's only for their 60-minute or 90-minute treatment, but something that, you know, I'm passionate about wellness and health. And so that really ties into kind of the services that we offer here for the men and women that come and that are, you know, our guests here at the spa. Having organic options in our community is super beneficial and super important because it actually impacts like our metabolic health, our hormones. And to be honest, I didn't see a place in Haliburton where it was combined an organic spa with like the experience of like relaxation and restoration. So I have roots that are really deep in Haliburton County. I've like generationally, I've had family that, you know, I think we came over from England. And so I feel really connected to this community. And I feel like the day that we opened this spa, when we had all the women come in, that was probably the first time I've actually felt like the actual love. And I could like get teary thinking about it because it was so impactful for me. I don't think maybe the last time I felt that way was at my dad's funeral, right? And he was like a well-loved man around here. The community support that we've had has been overwhelming. HCDC helped us with our funding for here. It was like amazing. They took a chance on us. They took a chance on a nurse who's never owned a brick and mortar. So that was super important to us and to me in feeling like the community were supporting us. We also had Andrea Cowan from ACM Designs, who donated her time and expertise to help us create the space and to help us create a space that aligned with our vision, you know, of having somewhere where people come in and they just like can rest their shoulders and take a deep breath and feel relaxed, right? That restore and relaxation. I would say our customer base is 90% like Haliburton, City of Kawartha Lakes, Peterborough region, Bracebridge. We have women coming from, you know, all around our community. Lindsay's just 45 minutes from here, and so we do have quite a few clients. I actually just spoke to a client earlier today who's coming here for some IV infusions next week. I would say one of the best things for me personally in owning and operating a brick and mortar in cottage country, an organic spa, a thing that I'm passionate about, you know, clean beauty products, nervous system support, having women and men that come in as guests here, is that they're my friends, their family, the roots that I have in this area. It feels like, almost like overwhelmingly proud. And at the same time, the acceptance from the clients and guests that come in here when you talk about why it's important to use organic products, or why it's important to take, for self-care. Self-care isn't selfish, and, spending money on a relaxation treatment or just time for yourself is important in filling your own cup up. And it's not just the proverbial self-care lingo that's always been used. It's really important. And I think coming from burnout, it's important for your nervous system, which then impacts your immunity. It impacts your metabolic health. It impacts your hormones. It impacts your relationships with yourself and with your partner and with your children. And so I do feel like even just explaining to people why it's important from a general health perspective, that's what I'm passionate about. I don't attribute Willow Organic as like a beauty spa. Like, we're a wellness. Like, we want a holistic approach, between our services that are offered, between the expectation of guests that come in. It's, I would say, 90% wellness. When we do facials, we talk about skin health, and we talk about the reason why the products are so important, that what you put on your face. Your skin's your largest organ. So putting chemicals, we need to ditch them because they're cancerous. Like, there's so many different things, 100 and whatever, 200 chemicals that we use in the morning on our face. Like, most of them are cancerous. And it's just not... People don't realize that, though. It's just something, we just go about our day and do the same thing. So that whole education piece to me has been really fulfilling as a nurse. Like, that's where I get my giddy up and my excitement, is actually being able to talk to our guests and educate them on what's important and why it's important. So we have one goal when clients come into Willow Organic, and that is for them to feel seen, heard, and valued. And we here really want to redefine the definition of beauty, and really focus on beauty from within. We focus on accentuating the parts of them that they don't see. And it's amazing how many times when you say to someone, will say, well, what do you think I should do? What do you think I need? And then you have this conversation with them about, well, what part, when you look in the mirror, what part is it that you're like, And lots of times they're like, I just don't know. I just feel like, I don't fit pretty, or my skin's not perfect, and I wonder sometimes if that's the whole Instagram, the filters that we put on pictures and all of those things that I really hear. We want everyone to come in just to feel beautiful from the inside. I have so many positive things to say about Starter Company Plus. As, like I said, I'm in my 50s. I am a nurse, worked in, healthcare, Western medicine, in a hospital my whole career. I've never owned a brick and mortar, so you don't know what you don't know. And I realized I didn't know a lot. So the support from Starter Company Plus with figuring out, forecasting, financials, about marketing, about hiring, policies. The list can go on about things that I didn't know that I didn't know, or I thought I kind of knew because I Googled something, but it's actually scriptive, and the way that they run their program is very intuitive into a new business owner. So I feel like being here in cottage country, doing this with my friends, my family, and our community has been, anything I didn't imagine this, into my mid-50s, that this would be something that would give me so much gratitude. But it's been unbelievably life-changing for me.
Welcome to Bobcaygeon, everyone. We are Community Care City of Kawartha Lakes here at the Bobcaygeon Curling Club playing pickleball this morning. This is one of our many programs here at Community Care. We had a great turnout today. Big thanks to our volunteers who have come out and support this program.
This is Bobcaygeon Pickleball. This is our Friday morning play. We play Monday evenings, Wednesday evenings, and Friday mornings. And like you can see, everybody's having a good time. Mostly regulars that come in all the time, and everybody just loves playing. We're usually around 25 or so players. And this is what we do to keep ourselves alive. I'm just the how can I say, the go-to person in Bobcaygeon with Bobcaygeon Pickleball. The curling club has their own days of play. We play Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays. They play the days in between, and they have basically their own program. So I'm not involved in that. But as far as community care goes, I manage the program here in Bobcaygeon. But the guys at community care are great. We love working with them, and they're awesome. So yeah, they're doing all the contracts, all the insurances, all that they deal with. So that's great that we don't have to deal with that. Yeah, I mean, we moved here 8 years ago, and that's when I heard of pickleball the first time and started playing here at the club, and been playing ever since. And for the last couple of years, I've kind of been running it and, you know, keeping everything going. So yeah. Winters we have less players because a lot of snowbirds go down south, and people just generally don't like going out at night in the winter time. We play at the school in the winter time because they have the curling club going then. And then in the summer the numbers pick up. So as soon as the snowbirds coming back middle of April or so, then we get up to 25, some days 30 players. But in the winters, between 15 and 20, I would say on average. Yeah. We do have days dedicated to new players. Tuesday mornings, I believe. I'm not in charge of that program, but yeah, we do have specific days for new players, and just to get them going. And we supply all the paddles and the balls and all the equipment needed. They just need to show up with comfortable shoes, and we'll get them going. Oh, all the time. Oh yeah, it's a great bunch of people. They all love coming here, yeah. We don't socialize a lot outside of pickleball. I wish we would, but maybe that's something to work on. Surprised there's not a few young people here today. We have quite a few early 20s, sometimes school children playing. Yeah, we do get that, yeah. No, not at all. We've got a Facebook page, Bobcaygeon Pickleball on Facebook. So if anybody needs any information, just go there. Most of the information gets posted there, and there's links there to people they can contact if they need to do a one-on-one or something like that. So.
So I started pickleball 10 years ago. I was introduced by a friend, and Karen told me about it, and when she described it, had a little bit of badminton, a little bit of ping pong, a little bit of tennis in it. I thought, okay, let me try that. And I was hooked the first day. I was hooked so bad that I ended up wanting to play it morning, afternoon, every day of the week until I blew out my elbow, and it took me 3 months to recover. But that is my history in pickleball. I'm now a proud member of the KLPA. I'm a board member as well. I'm the events coordinator for the KLPA. We are just continually promoting pickleball in our area, specifically the Kawartha Lakes. We have support, and we're working on more support. We have a Learn to Play program that we've started about 2 years ago, and it brings in people every week. We had it operating with spots for free pickleball on Tuesday nights at the Lakes, usually from October till May. And it has been a great program as far as bringing in new members. Like we've seen from last November till now, over 100 people join the organization and play on a regular basis. So that's always a great way. They can go to our website, klpa.ca, to find out how to get involved in that Learn to Play program. And there's pickleball everywhere. We have a pickleball going on here in Bobcaygeon. We have it in Omimi Curling Club right now. We have it outside in Memorial Park practically 6 days a week. I think maybe even 7 if there's some showing up on Sundays. We have ways of connecting to each other through apps to communicate who's playing where and when. We have different levels of pickleball. We have tournaments going on, especially in the summer, all over the place. I mean, it's countrywide. But in Ontario, we have a lot of pickleball. I can go to pickleball and play in Coboconk, Omimi, everywhere in Kawartha Lakes, Port Perry, and beyond. And Peterborough, a lot of happening in Peterborough. Yeah, it is a great way to meet new people, absolutely. We've got a lot of friends from pickleball, a lot of friends. Gym clothes, court shoes if you have them, or running shoes just to start. Otherwise, you come in, we provide the paddles, we provide the balls, we've got it all. And just come out and join the fun. Okay, so shake my hand. Are you familiar with the continental grip?
No.
Okay, so shake the paddle's hand. That's your grip. Hold on to that just like that. Okay, so if you put your fingers up, that's your forehand grip. It's going to be in this motion, right? Yep. And if I put my fingers down, that's going to be my backhand grip. And I'm going to be able to go like that. So see how I put my foot in front? And that's my backhand. Similar to tennis, right? Yeah. So hold your fingers up. Keep this absolutely steady. Keep it steady, keep it steady. Okay, so you see how your paddle has to be level? It has to be level in pickleball to have more control. All right, so now hold it like that. I'm going to give it to you in a second. And then I want to see how I'm not moving my feet?
Yeah.
I'm just keeping it straight up. See how my paddle is level?
Yeah.
Okay, your turn. Now, if I keep it down, where's the ball going to go?
Down.
Yes, so you got to keep it level. All right, bounce. Go get it.
So like.
Hold it level, yep. Hold it so it's straight. Now. Yes, it takes a few minutes to get, as soon as you get it figured out, it'll be easy.
This?
Yep. Now you don't have to stay there like a statue. I'm gonna move with the ball. So I'm gonna, watch, my feet are not stuck. I can move all around.
Got it.
All right? See where the paddle is? It's out in front. And it's straight, like it's even, so if I spilt a drink on it, I don't want to spill a drink. You want it even. Yep. Okay. There you go. He's got it. He's got it. He's got it. You see how easy that was? Okay.
Yeah.
Now try downward. Same thing.
Wait.
Oh, continental grip again. Continental grip. Shake that paddle. It's an awkward motion, but yep. Now remember that your hand can't be stretched out. Keep it in front of you.
This?
Bend your arm. Yeah, keep it in front so you can control it. There you go. Okay. Now this is how I would teach a new person. Your feet need to be shoulder width apart. Bend your knees like you're getting out of a park bench, okay? Now can you toss that ball with your throwing hand over, just a little bit over? Yeah. Toss it with your hand first. Okay, that's too high. We want it low. So you'll have to bend down. Yep. Good. Again. Again. Okay, good. Now hold that paddle. Remember is it in your correct hand? Okay, ready? Good. All right, there you go, you see? Now keep it out in front of you. Good. You want it to be gentle. Remember how we were going low over the net? Try to go low over the net. Good. All right. Way to go.
Thank you.
You got it.
Thank you.
We've had Dunsford grade 6 come in and taught them. We've had Woodville Public School, and we've had Kirkfield, and we've gone into IE Weldon. So we've had quite a few students with more interested, more to come. So our program is going beyond just adults to the kids, and we're very excited about what is going to happen in the next few years with pickleball.
So if you want more information for this pickleball program, we play 3 times a week in the summer. Here at the Curling Club, we play 2 times a week in the winter at the Bobcaygeon Public School. Registration is not required, but it does cost $3 per visit. The first visit is free. If you want to learn more about that, visit us on our website at ccckl.ca.
Hi, I'm Terry Jones, Fire Chief, City Kawartha Lakes. We're at our Lindsay station today with Katie and Mel in regards to jump in with fire safety with Katie. Luckily enough, Katie took on this initiative to do a video program to not only help our area, but also could be used in many areas. We're very proud of the initiative that she took, as she has received the Ontario Program of the Year award in regards to the Ontario Public Educators of Ontario. The fact that she's so passionate about her job and to be recognized by her peers just really makes this a very special event for us all.
And the winner is Kawartha Lakes. Everybody that submitted had phenomenal programs.
So Mel and Katie have been working on this project for well over a year, and we're really glad for the outcome of it, the great job they've done, and to get a message out to the public for the safety of everybody in our community.
Winning the Ontario Association of Fire Educators Program of the Year Award for Jump into Fire Safety with Katie was such a special moment for me. This journey really started right here on Spotlight Kawartha. I used this show as a platform to share fire safety content from the National Fire Protection Association and the Ontario Fire Marshal. It wasn't long before producer Mel and I realized we could do more. So we took a leap and created our very own series on Rogers TV. Over the past year, we filmed 10 episodes covering topics like electrical and carbon monoxide safety and even farm fire prevention. It's been amazing to see how it's grown and how our messages have reached families and communities. To then be recognized by my peers at the 2024 award ceremony for all that hard work, it was such an honor. With 10 episodes packed with fire safety tips, you can watch the entire season now on YouTube or catch it on Rogers TV, Northern Kawartha, and Cable. Learn, stay safe, and join me in making fire safety fun for everyone. You can also log on to www.kawarthalakes.ca/fire for more fire safety information. Across Ontario, so many educators are working tirelessly to share life-saving fire safety messages in unique ways. Knowing that Jump into Fire Safety with Katie made an impact means the world to me. Thank you everyone who's been a part of this journey. Here's to many more episodes to come.